Hello and welcome back. Dual comings and goings spoilers tease that Sammy will return to Salem in the next few episodes of Days of Our Lives. And soon after there will be a murder in Salem. Will Mama Bear get revenge on Charlie? Viewers of Days of Our Lives will recall Allie remembered everything when her grandmother, Dr. Marlena, hypnotized her. Allie had been a little triggered by Charlie telling her he arrived, thank you, after a conversation with him and his cousin Claire. Then after John and Steve traveled to Philadelphia and found out that Ava had another son, Charlie was taken into custody. At that point, recaps from Days of Our Lives show he was not being questioned or charged for Allie's rape. Although Rafe arrested him when he found Ava drugged and tied up in the apartment of Charlie, he's sick boy for doing that to his own mother. However, when Sammy finds out, there will be no sympathy for Allie's rapist on his part. Meanwhile, Trip will be cleared of any wrongdoing with both Allie and Sammy at Days of Our Lives. The problem is authorities in London, England would not prosecute anyone for Allie's rape. This has already been tried when it was believed that the rapist was Trip. This is not under anyone in Salem or even under U.S. jurisdiction, so Charlie likely won't face justice for Allie Horton's rape. Even though now there will be conclusive evidence, the best Allie can do is take him to civil court, and this is not fair. Longtime Days of Our Lives viewers will remember Sammy was always a wild child with an unstoppable temper once she was provoked. Recently, the teenage rape of Sammy was raised and how she tried to seek justice for her rapist by castration. Allie tried something similar on Trip but was stopped by Ava. Charlie's revelation of guilt as Allie's rapist, Sammy's return to Salem, and the murderer around the same time seem far too coincidental. No one would be surprised if Sammy returned to Days of Our Lives to get revenge on Charlie Dale. And Charlie is the one who's murdered. Sammy made time for murder, but it was a staging by Kate for Franco's murder. Kate wanted Sammy to be in jail so Lucas could have full custody of Will. However, now that Allie's rapist is undoubtedly known to be Charlie, if there is no justice and he just leaves, it will piss off Sammy and Allie. Allie has been proven to inherit her mother's temper, but would she really murder Charlie? She might want him to suffer, but she knows she would lose Henry, and that she would be the most obvious suspect if Charlie were murdered. But NBC Days of Our Lives spoilers confirm that Hurricane Sammy is much more dangerous than Tropical Storm Allie. No one would be surprised if Sammy got justice for Allie by murdering Charlie, though his temper might have gone too far this time. Stay tuned to Days of Our Lives and keep checking back for Days of Our Lives spoilers regularly for the latest news on the soap opera's comings and goings, updates, and developments. Thanks for watching, goodbye, and see you again.